Hey everybody, I'm Carrie.
I'm Maddie.
Welcome back to Book Club.
Hi everybody. Welcome back to Book Club. We're together.
We're together.
Again. We're together again.
We're together.
We're together. Right, yeah.
Right, yeah. And that's before we get into today's episode, I have to let you guys know, public service announcement. Maddie and I's new bit is right, yeah. After everything, all the time, anything happens, right, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So if you're wondering where that's coming from, new bit.
Right, yeah.
And speaking of right, yeah, we don't actually have a whole lot of topics
To talk about.
like. Well,
unfortunately,
I actually wouldn't even say that. We have a lot to say.
Always.
But I cannot tell you where this episode's going to go. This is a very stream of consciousness episode. Throwing it back.
We're really
to
throwing it back.
Our first YAPisode of season 3. We don't really do these that often because you guys don't watch them. But we needed to film something. We missed last week. And so here we are, okay?
Yeah.
And we're yapping. Inevitably, it's going to end up about books at some point. So just hang on tight because we're in for a ride, right? Yeah?
Right, yeah. I've personally been in a really bad book slump.
Oh my God. Dude, me too. I have not read a book in, I don't know, 2-3 weeks almost.
It took me so long. It took me almost the entire month of March to finish a single book.
We read Local Woman Missing. Who is that by? Oh, Mary
Kubica.
Kubica. And this is my thing. I don't know if it's just thrillers that I have a hard time with, but every like thriller or like scary book I've ever read, I like get really invested reading it and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And then the endings are always either lackluster, not everything gets tied up, or I'm just like kind of like, oh, like that's it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I felt with Local Woman Missing. So I was really invested reading it. I read it really quickly, but then it ended and I was like, oh. And I feel like it put me in a slump where I was like, the fuck was that?
It was good. While I was reading it is when my slump started. Also was moving, so like that made it hard. But like it was good.
Yeah.
But the ending, we were talking about this when we finished it, just didn't really make sense. It wasn't super believable.
It's just, I don't know. If anybody's read it, you know what we're talking about, where the villain, I guess, the bad person in it, while you're reading this whole book trying to solve the mystery, the bad person in it, you read it and you're like, there's no fucking way in hell that person did that. And not in like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. In like, for real, like you're reading
that
this,
wouldn't
like, that's
happen.
laughable. Like, you brain dead moron.
Yeah.
There's so many other people that it could have been, so many other storylines we could have gotten, and they just picked like the most bullshit one. I was like, what? Oh, this felt like trying to be original. Let's make it something you would never expect. It's not that I never expected. It's that
it's not realistic.
It's like, oh, I'm not scared anymore because that's brain dead moron shit, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. You couldn't. It wasn't like oh my God. There were definitely characters where I was like, oh my gosh, that would shock me, but it's believable. And like the person who it ended up like being, again, like the bad guy, it just like was not believable.
Like, no, that's not happening.
I don't think that would happen.
So,
that's never happened before. I don't think it'll ever happen ever, probably.
Yeah. It's if y'all have any like thriller or scary book recommendations, I enjoy reading them, but I need you to recommend something with like an actual good ending, because I haven't had that yet, and it's like pissing me clean off for real.
How many thrillers have you read? We Used to Live Here also didn't have a great ending.
We Used to Live Here had a horrible ending. I would say,
if you count Verity.
If you count Verity as a thriller, I really did love that one. But other than that, it's like the Paris Apartment I read. I didn't even get all the way through it, DNF'd it because I was just bored. Like, it took so long to pick up. We Used to Live Here had a horrible ending.
Carrie was the worst
Carrie
book
was
we've
the worst
ever
book
read.
to ever exist. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires.
That was a good
That
one.
was a good one, but it did have a slow beginning in it. It was like, I didn't even know it was a thriller when we went into it.
No, I didn't either.
And so I think that played into it. But still, I've never had a 5-star thriller unless you count Verity. I did rate Verity 5 stars, but again, I don't know. It wasn't.
I've read
Verity felt like more of like a drama to me.
Yeah.
It like teetered on the line of like.
Now that I'm
drama
thinking
and
about
thriller.
it, I don't know that I've ever really had a 5-star thriller either.
Yeah, like a true like thriller that's you cannot like debate the genre. I've never had a 5-star one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Recommendations there, but we've been in kind of a slump. I moved, and then almost immediately after, Maddie moved, and now she's currently living with me.
Yeah,
for the next few months, which is really exciting. But I feel like it's kind of taken a while to get into the groove of things.
Yes.
With like unpacking and
like getting back into the reading
Yeah.
mindset, because I think when we're together, we're so used to like not having an extended period of time.
Yeah.
So like when we're together normally, we don't read.
the longest I think we've ever been together consecutively was 2 weeks max, and normally it's like maybe 7 days.
Right.
So we're doing a lot of things, and there's not a lot of time to like sit down and read unless we're filming a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We've just been
And we're
trying
still
to get.
only on like day 5.
Yeah. Maddie moved in literally less than 5 days ago.
So it's like we have to get back into we're safe. We're not going to be separated.
Yeah, that's what it is. It feels like
It feels
fight
like
or
we're-
flight.
yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, make the most of this time.
Somebody's going to take her away.
I know. I'm like,
we're going to
please,
be separated again.
something's gonna happen, and we're not gonna get to actually hang out. But we have a lot of books on the roster
Yeah.
for the next few months.
We have so many books to get through.
If it
We
looks
have
like
to-
I'm like darting my eyes around,
it's because they're my
Maddie's cats are here, and I'm like keeping an eye on them in case something happens or they knock something over. They're being very cryptic right now.
Unfortunately, that's just cats.
I wish
Carrie has dogs.
I wish they would take a nap.
They will probably do so when we don't need them to, when we're like not concerned with them.
Yeah, no, that's really fair.
No, they're being very
They're looming.
in our business.
They're looming right now.
Yeah. But our TBR is fucking loaded.
Loaded.
We
I'm
have to finish the off-campus series
Yep.
because last year I think we did an episode on it, but I am not
The
100%.
Deal, yeah, by L. Kennedy.
I'm not 100% certain. I think we did.
I could have swore we did.
But we read that one, and then we did not read any other of
ones.
the books. We've got to finish that.
Gotta finish those.
We've got to finish Boys of Tommen. We read Binding and Keeping 13, and I reread both of them with Carrie.
Yeah.
And
Desperately, I need it.
we really have to get
I
into
need it.
Joey Lynch's story.
For sure. It's going to
Like,
wreck
stop.
me. I'm looking at our TBR shelves right now, and I also have a few Book of the Month books that I haven't read. I've got Now Back to You, which is the second to first time caller, and hello.
Mochi's
And
joined.
Mochi said, welcome to book club. If you aren't watching, you're just listening. Maddie's really mean cat, Mochi.
She bites.
She bites a lot. She just jumped up behind us on the back of this chair, and she's being very sweetie girl, but it makes me
But
nervous.
she might bite.
She might bite. I also have Red Queen up there. I know Maddie just read that one. I have Book of Azriel. What's one that we have to do together? Besides the deal. Ooh, we have a really fun YouTube video coming out soon. I'm not gonna spoil those. That's a secret. Babylonia. A lot of rom-coms. I've done and dusted by Lila Sage. It's one of the country ones.
Oh,
I've been wanting to read something
we
like
also
that.
have The Women by Kristen Hanna.
Oh,
we were going to read a few Kristen Hanna books.
I'm
which
afraid.
we're really terrified for because everybody sobs and cries and
Yeah.
vomits and throws up. So I'm really scared, but also I'm super looking forward to it. We've been trying to read like at least once a month,
Yeah.
some kind of like feminist leaning literature,
like women's literature. Yeah.
So this month we wanted to read Babylonia, but we've been in such a slump
That it
that
just
our
didn't
eyes
happen.
have not even looked at a book. So
No.
that's really unfortunate.
I think we'll settle in, and
Oh, we also have to read The Hunger Games.
we still have not
Sunrise
read
on the
Sunrise
Reaping.
on the Reaping because I'm scared. And
No,
also,
I'm so scared.
they have not released a paperback. If I have a series,
I need them to match.
I need them to match. And I have paperbacks of Songbirds and Snakes.
So I need Sunrise on the Reaping.
I need Sunrise on the
to be
Reaping in a
paperback.
paperback. Which brings me to another thought. The Sarah J. Maas ACOTAR 6 release in October.
Where's the paperback?
If that book is not released as a paperback, I
What
know
are we
we'll
gonna
have a
do?
hardcover, but like, what are we gonna do?
Because
This whole series, I have the first ACOTAR hardcover that I bought when I was reading it with my boyfriend because I wanted to read with him and I didn't have a Kindle at the time. So I was like, oh, let me get a hardcover. That's fun. But the main series,
box set.
paperback.
Also, on the note of ACOTAR, we were talking about this earlier. Do we have any theories? Do you guys have any theories on what terrible color ACOTAR 6 is going to be? Any theories on names? Any theories on what's
Yeah.
happening with ACOTAR 6?
And if you can't remember off the top of your head the colors of the ACOTAR box set, let me describe these to you. So, ACOTAR, Court of Thorns and Roses, the very first one, we're getting tomato red
and highlighter
and
yellow.
highlighter yellow. So, like, the only thing I can think of
Almost a green even.
is it's like
All of the lettering
the
lettering is that
like
green
a yellow
highlighter.
green kind of
Disgusting.
weird cat vomit color.
Yeah.
Or like when your dog throws up and it's just stomach
stomach
bile.
acid.
That color. Okay, book 2, Court of Mist and Fury, arguably the best one of the 5.
I think Wings and Ruin is the best.
That's fair, but the Mist and Fury is like a blue-green kind of, but it's more of like a 2015 teal.
Yeah. Like it would be paired with Chevron.
Yes. For book 3, Court of Wings and Ruin,
Magenta.
Magenta would be the best in my book if it wasn't paired with the stomach bile green.
Yellow. Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad. And then, actually, you know what? I think Frost and Starlight might be the best because the it's so small, the letters are small, but that's just like a regular basic sky blue.
And then Silver Flames
They did
is
Nest is so
orange.
dirty. Bright ass orange.
It's so bad.
It's like, it's not even like a burnt orange. It's just orange.
And I'm like not even sure what color could possibly come next.
no, because what is this?
And like obviously the covers haven't been released. I think both the 6 and the 7 covers like on Barnes and Noble right now are just like gray.
Yeah, they're like muted out. What the hell?
What the fuck ass color is
And
next?
if you wanted to get the Night Court edition, too bad. You're getting a matte black splotchy sprayed edge.
Terrible sprayed edges.
Just random ass black book. Doesn't look good on anyone's bookshelf.
no.
What the hell?
The Night Court edition, they could have done something so pretty and beautiful and good for the Night Court edition.
You know what
and
they
they
could
really
have done?
flopped.
They could have found a small shop or a small business or
Small
artist to design something that could be mass produced, and they chose not to do that. I don't know.
I will say, the ACOTAR covers at least are better than the Crescent City covers
Yeah.
because the things on the Crescent City
What
covers,
is that?
I'm not sure who or what they're supposed to be. But I don't like it because I think I saw someone say that one's supposed to be Rune.
I think it's Sky and Breath. The second one is supposed to be Rune. And guys, with the Rune fan art, everybody's like, "Hey, just a reminder for the ACOTAR series coming out, like they almost Bryce mistook Reese for Rune. That's how similar they look." Well, the way that Reese's fan art is drawn He's so sexy, hot, and beautiful, stunning. The art does not do him justice.
You guys are doing Rune so dirty.
Yes.
And like, I don't draw. I'm not an artist. I will never make fan art. That's like not for me. But Rune,
I love to consume it.
Yeah, same. I love looking at, and I love looking at like the real art, like people for real drawing with their hands.
Yes. Y'all
Could we lock the fuck in on Rune, please?
No, literally, because listen, guys, I know that Crescent City, some of the descriptions of outfits and how things look is like almost so 16 coded, like college student clubbing coded. But could we take some creative liberties here and maybe change that because in the fan art? Because when I'm reading and it's telling me that Rune has some woman
fold over,
some woman sitting on his face. He's got the piercings I can get behind, tattoos I can get behind. I cannot get behind
the side part mohawk thing.
Mohawk, weird Macklemore
I guess
vibe.
it's not a mohawk. What is that called? It's like a side part, like long hair,
long
with the
on
shaved,
one side with the shaved other side, whatever that's called.
Ugly is what that's called.
And then the skinny jeans that he's trying to shimmy out of. No, this big strong Fae Prince of Valbar and Fae. And I'm not even picturing like regular skinny jeans. I'm picturing the black, almost shiny
2015 Harry Styles, Luke Hemmings,
where it's like squeezing their ass so tight.
Their little their ankles look like they're 2 inches wide, maybe.
Oh my god, like they're busting out the seams in a horrible way.
Yeah.
Like, can we do something about that? And Bryce too. Bryce is one of the fucking best FMCs to ever be written. Her weird strappy bodycon dresses.
No. Cut the cameras. It's better than when we read a what's it called? It Happened One Summer, last summer. And there is a real page in this book that's very real, and I'm not making this up. And it says she was in a bright green, like zebra print sequined dress.
And she was like a belle of the ball.
What?
Hey guys. Hey, I will say Tessa Bailey, her books, I've read Happened One Summer, Hook, Line, and Sinker, and I've read Secretly Yours. Her books are like so like almost like camp. There's the outfits that she's describing. I'm like, this is intentionally insane, right? Because they give like almost like comedic relief outfits.
They're bad.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
There's so
one
bad.
part in Secretly Yours. If you haven't read that one, it's not as popular as It Happened One Summer. But there's a scene where the spice gets real spicy in her books, which I appreciate. But the main girl and the guy are like hooking up in his kitchen, and there is a description. She's wearing denim shorts of him trying. She's like up against the island, him trying to get his hand into her denim shorts from the front
unbuttoning them.
I think he like unbuttons them, but it's like talks about how he's like squishing his hand into her shorts, and then she like bush or something. He's doing that to her, and she's digging her hand into his denim pants, and it's just like on their hands.
What is on their hands?
What do you think's on their hands?
I'm hoping soap and water.
Unfortunately, no. Right, yeah.
No.
Right, yeah.
No. Sometimes, listen.
And I'm like, it's so like not sexy that I'm like, is it supposed to be funny?
I know that like, I'm not an author. Could never be an author. I know that like, descriptive language is important to the story, but sometimes can you let me clothe them in my head?
Actually, I agree.
Can you just say like a color of a shirt and a color of the pants, maybe?
Yeah, because I don't listen, I don't like whenever I'm reading something and I'm trying to figure out like what this happened in Fourth Wing where they're doing I don't know what was happening between Violet and Xaden, but something was happening where her legs were on the arms of the chair, but I don't really know what was happening, but something was going on there. And I'm not the only one. I've seen this on the internet of people being like, what position are they in? Like, I don't want to have to figure that out. Like, I do want the like fundamentals of what's happening to be explained so that I can be like, oh, okay, I can picture this.
Yeah.
But as far as their style, I think with things like Throne of Glass and ACOTAR, because they're set not modern day, it's easier to kind of imagine what your idea of a fantasy world looks like.
Right.
But with Crescent City, because it's so modern, we could have maybe left some things up to interpretation.
Yeah, and looking at like, if I'm looking back on like ACOTAR and Throne of Glass, very rarely do I remember it like actually discussing specific items that they were wearing.
I mean, there was a lot of, I feel like we're talking about more being like, oh, it's a red dress with a deep V,
right,
or something like that. Like it has an element.
But
of
again,
what
that's
this
kind of up
is.
for interpretation. That's not
the Starfall dress that Feyre wears. Very up
right.
for interpretation. When it comes to Bryce's outfits and Rune's outfits, I feel like the details were so in there that like the fan art that people make, like I understand it. They're trying to like be canon about it. And it's so descriptive that it's like, oh, you have to say that half his head is shaved. Couldn't we just say that he had long dark hair? Because I can get behind long dark hair.
Yeah.
Even really long hair. I can get behind that. It's the half shaved and
side
the
part.
Skinny jeans. And you put him on the cover of the book, babe. Right.
And does he even have a shaved head?
Yes, he does.
I don't
yes,
know
he does. And it's long on one side. And it's freaky.
So he looks like an avatar in that.
Yeah.
And I don't like, why is he blue?
First one, I think the first one is supposed to be Lahaba. And
who the shit is the third one? Who's Flame and Shadow?
One maybe is supposed to be Lydia. But still, it's more of like a golden. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
The covers of Crescent City don't.
No, they don't make a lot of sense. At least the covers of ACOTAR, like the colors, whatever.
Bad.
But the illustrations on them, they do kind of make some sense. Where it's like, oh, it's the mask on Silver Flames. It's Tamlin's beast form on the first one. It's maybe Rhys's beast form on the second one. Wings and Ruin, I don't remember.
It's a dagger.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of those illustrations make sense. Throne of Glass is by far
Throne of Glass is the best.
But if you've seen, I don't know, if you've ever seen the originals.
No, I've seen the originals.
The originals are almost as bad as Crescent City.
The like really, really original with the random blonde girl on the front, that one's worse.
That's like so unnecessary.
Listen, we all know that I hate the cartoon covers. That is not my thing. But putting a real person, like there's, oh my God, on the deal. There's I don't know if they were the original or if they were the second edition. I don't know what the original cover of the deal was, but we have like the cutie, like no face really, just like body outline cartoons, which is acceptable, I guess.
When they get detailed
in the face is where you really lose me.
Yeah.
Like Emily Henry's books, love.
Incredible. Her art is incredible. And personally, I actually do like Allie Hazelwood's for the most part.
I don't hate Allie Hazelwood's,
but I do prefer.
But I prefer Emily
Emily
Henry's.
Deep End's cover over the Love Hypothesis, because Deep End is just hands.
Yeah, agreed.
The Love Hypothesis is like, oh, you can see their eyeballs. I don't want to
see their eyeballs.
I don't know if you don't have a Kindle, but this happened when I was reading. It happens on Goodreads. And Fable, I think. It happened when I was reading the Twisted series by Anna Huang. Our covers are fine, but it's like I'm going to rate this book, and it's publicly showing that you're rating like Twisted Hate. On my bookshelf, it's just like
the red
book that said Twisted Hate in like fancy letters or whatever. On Goodreads or on Fable, like where you're rating this book,
it has some random Asian man on the cover.
all up in it, like looking at the camera, trying to be seductive. I'm like, first of all, that is not one singular way how I pictured Josh Chen. Fuck out of here. In my mind, that's Jungkook.
Oh, period.
So could you get that freak off my book cover? You're disrespecting my man.
No, I hate seeing like random little real
unless
men.
I think it's really funny when it's like a Fabio book cover or something.
Yeah, grandma
but
romance.
I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading that either. And I wouldn't want it on my shelf.
Yeah. If I did, it's like it's gotta be so crazy that it's camp. Like,
to be honest, I think like my favorite book covers are like the not funky, I guess, but like floral fantasies, like Babylonia's cover. Stunning.
Where they're almost like color blocked, like they're bright. They're a little more minimalist, but they still have like an impact.
I like Powerless's cover. I really, really, really love R.F. Kuang's books. Her books are always very beautiful.
Personally, my like ideal book covers are 1000% anything that Stephanie Garber has written.
Oh, yes.
Specifically, Alchemy of Secrets. That book.
One of the best books I've ever read, to be honest.
It's like stuck. I read it in October. This is how I know if a book is like really good. This happened with Song of Achilles. It too. Like when I read it and then years later, I'm like, oh, I can
still thinking about
I read it one time and I think about it and I can recite what's happening in it, what you're going to experience going through it. Like I'm not going to forget. With a standalone book, for that to happen is so rare.
Yeah.
And I know Alchemy of Secrets is going to be a series, but it's such a pretty book. We got the book of the month version too, and it's like got beautiful sprayed edges. But even her like regular
Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart,
beautiful. Once Upon a Broken Heart, I do prefer Caraval's the way they look over Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I still love Once Upon a Broken Heart.
I love all of Stephanie Garber's books.
Her like design that she
so
does,
good.
the way that she designs and describes things is like unmatched.
Yes,
Her
Stephanie
whimsy,
Garber. Oh my God, she's really truly one of our favorite authors. We will never stop talking about her.
My second favorite author after
next to SJM. Yeah,
which is like saying like SJM's like my Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Stephanie Garber's like my Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
That like no one's gonna touch Taylor, you know? It's like that. That's how much I love Stephanie Garber.
She's so dumb good.
I know. I just
so good.
Take a moment to look at the Mochi girl. Again, if you're not watching, she is loafing.
She's bread loafing
on the edge of the chair, being a sweet girl and not even biting one time.
Well, that's because you already bit today.
She's refilling her. Oh,
she's dainty
she just
about
glared
it.
at me.
It's because I'm petting her. She wants me to stop. I will stop because I don't want to get bit.
You know what book covers I also don't like? We're just looking back at my bookshelf.
Shatter Me.
Shatter Me. I was disappointed in that series.
I was so disappointed in that series. If the first three had been I could have read the first three as a standalone trilogy and really loved it. But because I ordered this box set and I got all 6.
Me too.
We both were like, okay, well, we have to keep reading. What's the fourth one? Defy Me? No, Restore Me. Pissed me the fuck off. Restore Me and then Defy Me. I can't even remember what happened in each book. I was so goddamn irritated with both books. When I think about
Aaron Warner, is that his name?
Yeah.
Like as on his own, hot. I'm like, oh yeah, Aaron Warner.
Whenever I first read like the first 3 books, we were reading about Aaron Warner and I was like convinced he was going to be in my top 5 book boyfriends. Yeah. You could throw him off the book boyfriends list if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you can. It just because of how the series ended. I just
it was just like
whatever. But when I think about him on his own, I'm like, fuck yeah. It's like a smash or pass. Or no, not a smash or pass. It's like a fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
I wouldn't kill him, but I wouldn't marry him. I'd smash him and I'd move on.
Yeah.
Something like Kai Azar.
Marry.
I
will never forget about Kai Azar.
Yeah. But then there's things where it's like, some of the guys I'm like, I'm not going to kill you. You're not like a kale to me. But, I'm going to smash and not think about you anymore.
You would kill Kale?
if I was choosing between the Throne of Glass boys, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if I had to
guess that's
choose
fair.
between like Rowan, Dorian, and Kale, it would be marry Dorian, so I can smash every day. Smash Rowan and kill Kale. You know,
Yeah, I think I would actually agree with that. The cadre.
the cadre.
Who are you? I'm fucking Fenris. I'm marrying Lorcan, and I'm sorry to say it, but I am going to have to kill Rowan. Because Lorcan just is that. Lorcan just is that man for me.
I think
I love Lorcan.
I think I would marry Fenris, smash Lorcan, and kill Rowan. I'm sorry, Rowan.
I'm sorry.
Rowan occasionally to me gives a little bit I don't want to say like conservative.
Okay, no, but you're kind of right. I feel like you're kind of on
Like
to
not
something
in like
there.
a way that he like hates women or anything. I don't think that, but in the way of like he's a very
He's
traditional
just like old,
man, like
yes,
kind of an
old
old man.
guy. Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm sure you're hanging out with Adian and y'all are getting along, chatting and shit. But
Right.
Lorcan and Fenris,
it hit different.
they're hitting different, and they know that they do.
Lorcan and Fenris are giving like Rhys and Asriel vibes. Like Rhys, Asriel, and Cassian don't give like old, sophisticated.
Yeah.
Like
Rowan wants to settle down and have kids.
Yeah, Rowan almost like he just feels like in a different age group. Like I know they're obviously all centuries old, but Rowan feels like he's in a different age group. Like Lorcan and Fenris could be thrown in with the Bat Boys,
For
and
sure.
they
could hold their own.
right,
Yeah, they could go have a margarita night at Rita's.
right,
And they could hold
and they
their
would fit
own.
in.
Rowan is like uncomfortably standing in the corner.
Yeah,
Or like being like,
And, like,
gonna go have,
antisocial.
like, a beer or something. He's letting Aelin go have the time of her life.
yes,
But he's not necessarily participating in that.
yeah. He feels like when you see like a silver fox with a really hot like 30-something-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And you're
That.
like, oh yeah, their dynamic so cute. Love that for them. And I bet he's like doing what he needs to do and he's laying it down or whatever. But like for sure he's like not really like talkative in their friend group.
Yeah, I need somebody he has no banter. I need somebody with a little
Yes.
banter. He's got
Yes.
banter with Aelin, and that's great.
But nobody else.
But nobody else. That's why, as far as Throne of Glass boys go, Dorian is my top.
Dorian is so fucking underrated.
He's so charming and he's so sexy, and he's like, ugh. I love, obviously, like it's because I'm also a big Manon biased person, but also something about Dorian just being like, he gives this energy of like, hey, I can be one of the girls or I can lay it down, baby.
You know who's also severely underrated, and it's because the whole series is underrated? Hunt. Guys.
Dude, hear me out. This isn't even a hear
The
me out.
men
Hunt and
Isaiah.
Hunt and Isaiah. Also, though, Hunt. What is his name?
Who?
The Bloodhound and the
Baxian.
Hunt and Baxian. Put me in a room with them, and your life's gonna be changed forever, baby.
Who the fuck is Isaiah?
Isaiah is his like. He works with him.
Does he end up DED?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
He kind of becomes like a political leader.
Okay, yeah. No, Baxian is who I was
Baxian?
thinking. Well, Isaiah's also hot.
Yeah,
The fan art of
in the
Isaiah
first
goes
book
crazy.
for sure. But Baxian,
Brother.
listen, if R.I.P. Danica, you know what I mean. But imagine Danica, Bryce, Hunt, Baxian. Now that is a heated rivalry I would lay my eyes on.
Also, what a fun friend group.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then
So fun.
Rune and
Rune's little boys.
Rune's friends are so fun. And what's her name? Lydia. Like that, the six of them.
They
Also,
kind of give the inner circle.
I was going to say, also very similar to like the inner circle.
Yeah, SJM loves
hold
an
their
inner
own.
circle.
Yes.
If we had an inner circle, it'd be small.
It's just me, you, Brian, and Dylan until Brian and Dylan piss us off and we
Yeah, and then
tell them
it's
to
just-
get fucked.
And it's just me and you.
It's just me and you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm literally just sitting here thinking about Dorian,
Bro.
thinking about Fenris. Fenris, dude. Fenris Moonbeam, man.
Hey,
Moonbeam!
ice cream.
I'd take off his blue jeans, whatever those lyrics are.
Oh my God. Can you imagine ACOTAR 6 if it's what we all suspect, which is Azrael? Getting more, like, Azrael is my number one book boyfriend. Has been since, like, you can go back and watch episode 1 and I'm foaming at the mouth like a dog with fucking rabies talking about Azrael. It's quite concerning.
That's how I am with Reese. When
But,
I
like,
was reading Crescent
they're
City.
never going to be beat.
No.
I do fear. And I don't even know shit fuck all about Azrael.
Nobody does. Who cares?
And he's still my number one. When I actually find some shit out about this guy.
That's a monster that the world's not ready to meet. And they better get ready. It's happening.
We better all walk in because it's happening.
Dude, that's literally reading Crescent City. I hadn't read ACOTAR in a very, very long time. And I was like so invested, obviously, in the characters of Crescent City. I'm reading about Hunt, reading about Bryce, la la la. And Reese, when he showed up,
there was a monster that was unleashed.
You know, she had been caged for a while, and I was like,
it was like the feeling of like when it's been winter for so long and you finally get like a 70-degree day and you step outside and you feel the sun and you're like, oh, life is worth living. I feel God in this room.
Yeah, that was me. I read that line and he said, oh, whatever. Hello, my name is Resand. And somebody find me a mop. We need a
Caution,
wet
floor.
Hey,
bro.
I'm going to need a cleaning crew and a new pair of panties.
He just introduces himself and says his name.
Hey. I'm not hard to please if it's Reese.
No, I felt that.
Fictional man on paper.
When in 50 pages after that or whatever, when Azrael said, "Tell us or die." Oh my God.
Have you seen the theory of Bryce asking to see the Prince of Hell and dropping her at Azrael's feet? He also had the truth sayer.
Bro, hey. I'm so invested into anything about Azrael.
I want to hear more about also, what's his name from Crescent City? The actual Prince of Hell or whatever. With the blue eyes.
Oh, his name starts with a A, I think.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He sounds sexy hot.
He sounds sexy hot. He also sounds like he might be related to Callius, the Winter Court guy.
Winter Court guy. Ooh.
The way he's described gives very Winter Court.
Yes.
But also, we still don't know Reese's last name.
You're
and
so
I think about
right.
that so often. And then like
And
Reese's
his
sister. Guys,
Dude.
there's so much that is going to be uncovered in the next few months. And like, I'm sure there's still going to be, obviously, because like none of like these series are not like done.
Yeah.
But like,
there's so much
that we don't know.
That now we're gonna get to look back at these episodes and be like, oh my God, we had no idea what.
And the way it's gonna feel to like uncover these things, dog. Like, do you like it's?
I can't fathom having a moment of like.
I saw something that was said like Crescent City is Sarah J. Maas's like most underrated series. Throne of Glass has the best story arc so far, but ACOTAR is the most fun to read.
Yeah.
And that's like very accurate to me.
But, like,
in my opinion.
Remember how it felt?
We haven't read an ACOTAR book for the first time in so fucking long. And like, yeah, as
years.
like reading Throne of Glass was fucking insane. Reading Crescent City was fucking insane. But they're all three very distinct. Yeah. They all three have very different, like distinct writing styles. And getting to read a ACOTAR book for the first time again is going to feel so surreal and insane.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, do you remember the feeling of whenever you were reading Mist and Fury and it was like, you learned about Valaris. You learned about Reese's entire backstory, and you had no idea.
The feeling of being betrayed by Tamlin and Reese turning out to be a good guy.
That, like, whoa moment. I cannot wait to have more of
The
those.
moment in Silver Flames when we thought everything was chill, and then all of a sudden Gwyn, Nesta, and Emery are in the fucking mountains
and
being
not only
chased.
are they in the right, but there's weapons and magic in the right.
Literally.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking
Like,
crazy.
so insane. What an insane. It was. It's
Yeah.
like
It
it's
like makes it hard to breathe.
Yes, like there's a knot in my throat and I'm freaking out.
I'm hyperventilating, and because we're gonna be together, and I'm manifesting that we're gonna be together actually for the rest of forever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be able to throw so many ACOTAR parties.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just me and you.
Just me and you.
Me and you, but we're gonna have a great time. The next 3 months for sure, though, that we're together is going to be so incredible.
Yeah.
So I hope you liked this episode of us just
yapping.
I had a good time. We should do this more, just stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
This was good stuff.
This was good, and we hope you liked this episode. And if you've got any theories or
drop
favorite book covers or any good thrillers
or any smash or passes, we want to know.
Oh yeah, fuck, Mary kills.
Yep. Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
And we'll see you
And
in
we'll
2
be
weeks.
together for the foreseeable future.
So make sure you follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. Follow our book club on Fable. Maybe we'll read a book at some point.
Maybe. One can hope.
We are going to the Ren Fair this weekend, so make sure you're keeping an
Everybody
eye out.
also tell me happy birthday.
Yes, Maddie's birthday is this weekend. 2 days after this episode comes out will be Maddie's birthday.
And I'll be owed
You
officially.
will not be owed. I'm already 26. If you're old, I'm old. Fuck you for that.
Hey, when we started this podcast, we were 23. Well, you'd been 24 for 5 minutes.
24.
And I was turning 24.
Oh my God. Whoa. Anyway.
Guys, crazy.
That's crazy.
We've been here a long time.
We've been here for a long time. So, yeah, we're going to stay here for a long time. You can't get rid of us.
Ever. We're never going
And check out our
anywhere.
YouTube channel where we put fun little YouTube videos.
Where we make videos and we talk more because you'll never shut us up.
At Carrie and Maddie. And everything else will be linked in the description box below. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
See you in 2
2 weeks.
Together. Right, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right, yeah.